Welcome back. You deserve this break. Now enjoy it. It's spooky month. It's October. We're halfway through the month right now, and we haven't made a spooky video yet about ghosts. So today we're gonna look at ghosts. We're gonna do some virtual ghost hunting. We're looking at the subreddit r/ghosts. And I don't want to spoil the video for you guys, but there be ghosts afoot. I got my spooky colors going on. We got purple, which isn't very spooky, but it's combined with orange, which you really can't tell. The accent light is orange. I've got my I'd rather be ghost hunting hat on and my it's right behind me, isn't it shirt. I'm ready. I don't know if I'm gonna need headphones, but I'm gonna keep them ready. I don't want to miss a single boo. Before I go into this though, I want to lower my skepticism because I am what they call in the business a skeptic. But I want to have a little more fun today because it's spooky season and what the heck. Today, doesn't matter if you believe in ghosts or not. Today, ghosts are real. There's one right behind you. That's how I know. No, there really is one. Okay, so this subreddit takes itself seriously. It says you can get banned for posting fake or frivolous photos and videos. But if you look at the top post for the year, it's Qui-Gon Jinn from Star Wars in the window. So there's probably gonna be some joke posts mixed in here. Okay, here we go. Slow-mo video of someone's living room. There's a voice in there. I don't see anything though. Oh, I do. Oh, I do. Ooh, I got chills. Oh my God. Okay, if you don't believe in ghosts and it's like to you, it's obviously fake, but we're having fun today, okay? Join me, please. But in this one, whether or not you believe in ghosts, this is a well-crafted spooky video. That one gave me some chills. There's just like ever so slightly the hint of a shape in there, combined with the weird audio and the like voices that you can't really tell what they're saying. 10 out of 10. Proof of ghosts. Change my name to GregBroDudeMan. Towards the end, when it kind of blocks the light for a second. Oh. Dude, that's so good. That's so good. That's fire. I love that. I'm scared now. A good one to start on, because now I'm like, you know what? Ghosts kind of real, though. Weird artifact in CCTV camera. Oh, it's almost midnight. What's going to happen when the clock strikes midnight? What? What on earth? It's a ghost walking their demon ghost dog. Whoa. What am I looking at here, man? It looks like two heads, two very human heads. They're both walking so hunched over. See, the whole ghostly image thing is actually sort of common with these sorts of not old, but CCTV cameras because of like how they process them and like different whatever. I don't know enough to really explain it to you, but these types of cameras get this sort of garbly effect often where it's sort of like two images happening over each other. But if they weren't all transparent like this, it still looks creepy. Doesn't it look like some sort of hunch creature? You know, it's like they're like walking like that. I mean, maybe. It could be... Oh, actually, let's think about this. Imagine there's a dog in here. Maybe? Still hard to see where the dog fits into it. Oh, wait. I see it. I don't know how it all connects. This head looks very human, and I can sort of see a dog body at times in here. But I'm like, how does that work? That doesn't make me feel better that the dog has a human head. Whatever it is... It's a demon. My expertise is ghost hunting. That's a demon. I don't do that. Demon hunting? Maybe later. Okay, that one gets 9 ghosts out of 10 for me. Figure of little girl in nightgown at my grandparents' old house. I see a Lego guy. We gotta zoom in on this. I don't see what they're talking about. What's going on? Gregory, remember how to use computers? I have to save this photo to my computer in order to look at it. There we go. Okay, little girl in... Where? I see a pixel version of a Lego man. If you pointed at this shape, you could probably convince me that this isn't like a dresser and it's actually a ghost. But over here, I just don't see it. At least not enough to be able to entertain the idea of what you're saying it is. There's a shape that gets 1 ghost out of 10. Okay, did I see a ghost? Creepy face in an old abandoned building. Once again, hard to see. Enhance. Ooh. I don't know. I'm gonna say no, although it is 13th Street. And it's a red light, which means stop. And when someone stops responding to your texts, that's often referred to as, say it with me, ghosting, which is interesting because in this image there seems to be something that resembles a ghost. And it's on 13th Street, which the number 13 is oftentimes connected to superstitions around the paranormal. Friday the 13th, which by the way was yesterday. As I'm recording this, it is now Saturday the 14th. It's all coming together. I mean, in all realism, this one's gonna get a low score from me because it looks like it could be anything. You know, all that you're going off of is 2 dark spots essentially, which is like, that looks kind of like eyes. That's pretty much it. Like this could be like a ghost. I couldn't think of anything else. This has to be a ghost. That's gonna get 3 ghosts out of 10 for me. Here we go, video. Captured in England. Wow, that jumped so quick into it. Holy smokes, take me to dinner first. Here we go, let's try that again. What the? It's Harry Potter. Okay, I need some context. You can't just edit a 3-second clip. They said the video isn't slowed down. Hold on, let's watch it with that in mind. The video is 1000% slowed down, my friend. As soon as you stop trying to see a human figure kind of like running, sort of hunched over, it's the first thing I feel like my brain thought of. And then from then on, I've been seeing that. But as soon as you think of like, oh, it's like a vapor, you know, you get 1 point for that, but still, video isn't slowed down. Here we go. What is this figure from an ex's childhood photo? Okay, but for real though, this is just like a picture, unless there was no one there in the picture. But like, sure, it looks creepy, but I've seen people that look this creepy in my day-to-day life. This is the kind of person that's like mean to McDonald's employees. You know, like this is not that hard to believe this person's real. Granted, the flash and where they are and the face they're making, it does look scary. I'm not saying it doesn't look scary, but is it proof of ghost? Is this ghost confirmed? I'm gonna say no. But I don't know if you guys noticed this. I've got those eagle eyes, but these people's faces are kind of blurry. You know what else is blurry? Pictures of Bigfoot. Bigfoot is a creature from folklore. Folklore makes up a lot of ghost stories around the campfire. Ghost stories, stories about ghosts. Ghost. Host. This looks like their grandma. Ma. Ghost Ma. I don't know where I'm going with this. Good one, but definitely not proof of paranormal. You know, that's just scary mother-in-law that wasn't invited to the photo and she's not feeling too good about it. But either way, finding this in like an old photo book would be so scary. You're just looking through old photos and you're like, what the hell? Okay, change the case from the Annabelle doll. I'm not sure what that means.
You're gonna quickly, Dan. I mean quick. Grab it and put it in. And just close it up fast. Close it up quick. That's good, Dan. That's good. That's all right. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Dan, let me see your hands again.
Something scary better happen.
Okay. And now she's transferred. One more time. Okay. Now she's transferred over, and we're going to keep her in there temporarily until we can.
What is this horror for kids? Where's the spook? Also, they're like in like a Halloween store. This is just like marketing, you know, when they like advertise they have a real life alien so that you go to their wacky weird museum and you pay $50 to go in the front door. And then you get in there and it's just like a stuffed animal or like a picture of a picture of a picture that's photoshopped and you're like, $50? Look, ghosts are real today. Indisputably real. But all I saw was two grown men move a doll from one box to the other. That's it. That's all I saw there. Hey, so I just realized that's the real Annabelle doll. So, sorry, Annabelle. Don't come haunt me. I didn't know. Okay, ghost caught on stream. Look at the bottom left.
I understand what you're saying, though. The Nets is kind of a different thing. They blew everything up to bring in some superstars, but y'all already got RJ Brunson. Y'all got Josh Hart. I think y'all need to build off of those two people. And a couple of more pieces. I do like RJ Barrett, but I don't know. It might be time for him to go as well. You never really know. So I say you just go off of those people.
Ooh.
I just personally...
yo, Junebug, chill out.
Yo, that wasn't even a person.
Okay, I found the full stream. It's 3 hours long.
A couple of more pieces.
This happens at the beginning, though.
I don't know. It might be time for him to go as well. You never really know. So I say you just build off of those people.
Dude, that's a really good one. That's a really good one. Okay, let's think about it. The fact that it's part of a 3-hour stream gives it some credibility. And it happens towards the beginning, so like it still could be planned. You know, like they planned something to happen, but it looks so good that I don't even know what you would do. I don't even know what you would do to fake that.
You never really know. So I say you just build off of those.
Dude. What the heck?
Was that a ghost?
I just personally...
yo, Junebug, chill out.
Yo, that wasn't even a person.
Junebug, chill out. I ain't got time for this.
Yo, did we catch a ghost on stream?
Bro, stop.
No, stop it. Stop it.
Junebug, chill out.
I gotta run it back.
Hey, I didn't see it.
Dude, this is really good. I like it because the reactions are pretty legit where he's like trying not to be creeped out that someone's pointing out a ghost that happened right behind him. You know, and he's trying to play it cool because he's like on stream, but you can tell he's getting gradually more creeped out.
Chill out, man. Hold up, man. I ain't with this.
Bro, go watch it for yourself.
Please run it back. Somebody watch. Run back the clip. Please, somebody run back this clip.
Ghosts are real. I feel like that would be such a hard effect to even do, right? On a live stream. So, I mean, it could be someone blocking the lighting, like someone walking by.
I say you just build off of those people.
It's not even what that would look like, though. I was thinking if he has like a light in front of him, someone could have walked in front of the light, but the light looks like it's just his screen in front of him, which means someone have to walk like right in front of him, which means the light would go over him as well, and they would like block the camera. Ghosts are real, dude. That's crazy. That's a good one, man. I like when they're just sort of a part of something else, because I think the biggest giveaway of most ghost videos that are faked is when it's like, why were they filming? You know, it'll be like someone just like sitting there with their camera facing them, not saying a word, and then something happens behind them and they're like, what was that? And it's like, you were filming because you were waiting for that to happen. But when something else is happening and a ghost shows up in the, sorry, I don't mean to do this. Ghosts are real. When a ghost shows up in the middle of like a live stream and everyone has like pretty real reactions to it, cameras are funky. Could always be a camera thing, but that's a very convincing one. I like that.
If ghosts aren't real, explain this.
Hold on. Go back.
If ghosts aren't real, explain this.
Dude, come on. You can't be doing this to me. It's 10 p.m. at night, and I'm like alone in here. Okay. Ghost tattoo. All right, I think we've scrolled far enough to where the posts are starting to take a noticeable dive in quality.
Very cloudy day, but in Italy, even the clouds are bellissimo. It was Verdi, he was a composer, who said, "You may have the universe."
You see that?
I may have Italy. He was a composer
Hey, yo.
who said, "You may have the universe."
Goofy ghosty? That's pretty good. I am gonna say 100% ghost. Although I like to think that a lot of these types of videos could be like just the editor being bored. Listen, as an editor myself, as someone who spends lots of hours editing, who spent easily thousands of hours of my life editing videos, sometimes going through boring old footage, you just want to add something silly. Maybe they just wanted to add a ghost to this video. You know, maybe they just added it thinking that the person in charge of checking would catch it and make them fix it, but then they didn't, and then it went out like that, and it was kind of like the joke that went too far, you know? I know that that's a whole scenario that I've just made up, and I can't use that as evidence, but it's something to think about, for sure. It looks so much like a Force ghost, and he looks sort of like George Lucas in this picture. I know it's not, I'm just saying it's a weird coincidence. Here we go. Trucker cams. I've got to see some wild stuff. Oh, I missed it already. Ooh. Okay, dude, that's just, wait, hold on. Okay, right there, it looks like a caution wet floor sign, which wouldn't make any sense either. That'd be scary alone. It looks like just the lower half of a body until like the last second. Then it looks kind of like a full guy. Half a guy, a full guy. I don't know, kind of wild. It is weird that it like gets more form to it as he gets closer. It looks like nothing when you first see it. It could just be the lights illuminating more of it, but it looks like there's nothing there. It's essentially just legs, but then once it hits like right there, I don't know, maybe it's not. Look at that. When you pause it, it's like, well, what am I even seeing? I think my brain is filling in the gaps here. My one and only ghost photo taken in the fall of 2014. Imagine if this was your ghost photo that you took, because it looks like there's just someone behind you, right? It doesn't look ghostly at all. It just looks like a person was walking behind you that maybe you didn't know was there. They were walking really quiet. I'm a quiet walker. I can sneak up on you. Okay, my joints pop a little bit. But can you imagine taking this photo, knowing for yourself that there was no one there before or after this picture, that you were alone in this room when you walked in, and when you turned around right after the photo, there was no one there. But me and everyone you know strictly have to take your word for it. And I'm sorry, but that's just not great evidence in the world of ghost hunting. It looks like there's just someone behind you. But you know what? This spooky staircase gets you some points there. All right, it adds a little bit of credibility to you. So maybe it's a ghost, I don't know. Although, if you look closely, you'll notice this man's hair comes down pretty far forward, what is often referred to as a widow's peak. Now, if you look behind him, it looks like a potentially middle-aged to old woman peeking from behind him. Now, there's nothing in this image that suggests that she is in fact a widow, but one can assume, considering she is wandering this old building at night, potentially coming up to introduce herself to this handsome young man. So if the man with the widow's peak has a widow peeking behind him, what is the conclusion? Hell if I know. My office has had drawers and cabinets randomly open for years. I finally caught it on our new security system. High quality video. Kind of. I don't know where to look. It's like a ghostly I Spy. Where? I didn't see it. Oh, right here. That's so funny. Like, you know how many times videos have such an unnecessary red circle on them with arrows pointing to like the super obvious thing happening? And you're just like, yeah, I know, I can see it. For once, I actually wish there was a red circle and an arrow pointing. Okay, this is just a loose drawer. But yeah, this is the kind of room where with this many doors on hinges and drawers, just odds alone, one of them's gonna open. Eventually. 2 ghosts out of 10. Okay, grandparents' house in France back in 2019. Grandparents' house? Oh, perfect location for a haunting. We gotta wait a whole minute for something to happen. Oh. Ooh, I'm spooked. I'm spooked. It's almost too good though, you know? It's too Hollywood. If the doors open again, then it's fake for sure. Okay, it's real. I don't know, actually. Either way, it's kind of good. Ooh, that's actually kind of good though. I don't know. I guess it wouldn't be hard to fake this still, but it's definitely like, I like that the light comes on first. It comes on, bing, kind of weird. And then a few seconds later, then the doors close and then this happens. But it's like the ghost moves through the room. A 9 ghosts out of 10. Fire. Oh, I think we've seen this one. Whoa, that's a creepy stairwell, dude. Even though it's so likely just a draft, and it's also one of those like, why were you filming moments, you know? But at the same time, once you see this, you're like, yeah, it's probably haunted. Okay, footage I recorded recently while carrying out a paranormal investigation. So they were looking for it. At Oxford Castle, the face at the window and shadow figure were enough to promptly urge us to run for the hills as we checked back over the footage.
Recently, I carried out a paranormal investigation.
Oh, it's the stupid one by the window.
We let in overnight, and the only people there. This was live footage, which I didn't notice at the time. But if you look closely, there appears to be a face at the window.
Yeah, there does. It also looks like Saul Goodman, doesn't it?
As I rounded the corner and walked down one of the dark halls,
Shadow people.
I saw a figure leaning against the wall. Again, it wasn't there while I was doing the live feed.
I don't know, man. I don't think that's anything. The face?
Overnight, and the only people there.
Face?
A paranormal investigation at Oxford Castle.
I don't know, man.
Overnight.
I don't think that this is a real video. The face looks very one-dimensional. It looks like a picture they taped to it. Secondly, the biggest tell is when the camera kind of slows down over the thing, but they also claim they didn't notice it. Like, watch this.
There appears to be a face at the window.
It stops to focus on the thing that they didn't notice. Pause. Because if you just panned past it, you wouldn't have been able to tell it was a face. And also the fact that the very next thing that they say is, look at this right here. Like, what? I'm sorry, my friend. What am I looking at here? I don't know, man. Caught something on camera a few years ago in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. Photo was taken on an IR full spectrum camera. Skeletons. Those are skeletons. This is a ghost video. Do skeletons count as ghosts? It looks like a skeleton, doesn't it? Or just like a skeleton-shaped man. Skeleton man. I don't know. At this point, I feel like our eyes just, or rather our brains just like to see things. If you stare at this long enough, this can look like part of a human arm, right? Like a hand, like an elbow, part of a bicep, you know? This could look like a dog. Uh-oh, there's like a claw right here. You see that? Oh my gosh, a screaming pumpkin. You know, like this looks like it could be like a rib cage maybe. I don't know. Like, but this, you know, because it looks like a torso with a head, a big thing with a small thing above it. Interesting. Could be a ghost, or I don't know, man. Maybe it's just a thing. It just seems smarter to assume something is worse than it is so that you can't be surprised. It sounds sort of cynical, but like, you know, if you're out in the woods and you see something that looks like a human shape, like a skeleton monster man out of the corner of your eye, it's probably safer to assume that's something scary. Let me look at it directly to see if I can confirm that or not. Instead of just seeing something like this out of the corner of your eye and be like, it's probably nothing because there couldn't be a skeleton monster. You know, it just seems like instinctual. It's silly to think it's a skeleton monster man after you out in the woods, but you still gotta look. Makes sense to me. If I'm out in the woods and any movement happens, 99% chance it's a squirrel, but the first thought I have is not, oh, just a squirrel. It's monster. And then it's like, no, bear. And then I'm like, no, there's no bears here. Squirrel. So, you know, I think there's an instinctual thing to just see scary things in the dark. Since we aren't there to confirm whether or not this was just like a tree stump or a skeleton monster man, then we just sort of are left to be like, I don't know. But I think it's more fun to call it a skeleton monster man. So with that, I shall leave you. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed ghost hunting with me today. We definitely found some. So if you had fun, let me know. And if you didn't, keep it to yourself. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.